Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Derek Strickland. Today, we're going to be talking about the YouTube phenomenon, the YouTube sensation, Dodash, and I'm going to be sharing with you all some strategies that I noticed that she's been taking, and just kind of been sitting back in the cut and just really looking at what it is that she's doing and how she's operating. So, I want to share with you all some of the things that she's doing. Actually, I want to share with y'all eight things that she is doing on her channel that can absolutely take your channel and your business or your channel to the next level. And once you really see exactly what it is that she actually is doing, you're gonna be very surprised. And it's my hopes that you will take this in and utilize it so that you can start to grow your YouTube channel. One of the first things I see that she's actually doing is she's operating in her zone of genius. So what does that mean? All of us have a zone of genius, something that we are good at, and something that we do second nature. Something that when people ask us, "How do you do this and that?" we say, "All you got to do is this. All you got to do is that." And that's where we thrive at, where our passion is. She always is operating in her zone of genius, and it's almost as she has. It's almost like she has a gift or exhortation, right? When you're talking to her, she can break something down so that you can really grab hold to it and feel exactly what it is that she is saying. Number two thing that she is actually doing is she's being very aspirational, right? When you talk to her, she's doing aspiration videos like money updates and things of that nature, showing you the progress and the excitement behind actually making money on YouTube. Like she's showing you that she made $6,000 last year, and she's close to making almost $6,000 last month, and she's almost at about 8 grand right now. So she's being aspirational in that way, and she's being very conversational. Right, it's almost as if you're talking to your best friend. Right, you know that alone time you normally have in the car when you get home from work or school or something like that, and you get sitting there, maybe you're talking to someone. That's what it feels like. A lot of us can really relate to her sitting in her car, because a lot of us, when we get home, we don't really go into the house. We're sitting there in the car and we're thinking and we're decompressing. And she is actually in the car with us, decompressing and talking about some things that's very aspirational, right? Number three, she is very confrontational on some of her videos, right? Telling people that you don't need to have the fancy cameras, you don't need to have the fancy lighting or the fancy microphone. She is taking away all excuses and being very confrontational in doing so, right? So it's almost like she gets up in your face to say you can do this. Stop believing the lies that you're telling yourself. You can actually go and make money on YouTube. Now, she, in the same breath, another thing, which is tip number four, she is being very controversial, right? When she comes out and says, "Quit your job," or when she comes out and says, "Well, God created her not to have to work in a job," like God put something deep down inside of her that she's not supposed to be at a job, right? So that whole "quit your 9 to 5" video, these are very controversial type videos that get people to elicit emotion from them. Either you're gonna like it or you're gonna hate it, right? And but either way, you're in the comments and you're typing, giving her some engagement, and it's all working to her good. Now, also number five, she is doing something that is very motivational, right? These motivation videos telling you that you can do it, talking about losing weight, talking about how she lost over 100 pounds, talk about how she's been on YouTube for the last 4 years, and just, man, out of nowhere, she starts to gain a lot of subscribers. Like in a 28-day time span, I think she gathered close to 40,000 subscribers. Right, it really took off from her, and she's being very motivational. Number six, she is uh, being very educational. She's taking the time out to teach and saying, "Hey, this is what I did, right? This is what I'm doing. This is what's happening with me." And she's putting you in teach mode, that you're actually looking at what it is that she's doing, and you're actually starting to start your own videos. There are so many people out there right now starting brand new YouTube channels because DoorDash told them to do it, right? Get up off your nethers and get out there and do it. Number seven, right? She actually found a way to change people's behavior, right? Being in the SEO space myself, she had me looking like, really? All right. All right. So she was changing the behavior as it relates to YouTube strategies and techniques and things of that nature. And she is one that would say that you don't need SEO, you don't need to do classy thumbnails and all that kind of stuff. Although she has proven us to, she's proven that method, or that you don't have to do it, or that for her at least, that method is working for her. But I'm actually one to say her style with some SEO strategies on the back end is going to actually push your video even that much further. So she is changing the way people thinking, right? So be on the lookout for those type of videos as well. And number 8, and last but not least, she is always giving the glory and the honor to God. Just thanking God for how He has brought her through a lot of different things, a lot of trials and tribulations. She talked about her previous marriage, and she's talking about being broke, right? Not necessarily having food to eat, paying her rent late, but she's always giving God the credit and the glory for doing this. So those are the 8 things that I noticed that DoorDash is doing, the 8 type of videos, right? You can actually take these 8 things: operating in your zone of genius, being very aspirational, being confrontational, right? Controversial, motivate, educate, finding ways to change behaviors, right? And then giving God the glory and the honor, right? Any combination of these videos would definitely help you out there on the YouTube algorithm to actually get in front of your right people, to find your tribe, just like DoorDash has actually found her tribe. And man, with a tribe of 40,000 plus is a very powerful thing, right? So these are the things that you can do. This is exposing DoorDash and just breaking down her strategies and breaking down her different type of video that actually has took her from where she was to where she is right now. All right. So listen, if you want an ebook as it relates to SEO, look down in the comment section or look down in the description. There's a link down there where you can actually grab my Video Rank Makers ebook that's going to tell you everything you need to know A to Z as it relates to YouTube SEO. All right, guys. So I will see you on the next video. Peace.